It's Brandy.
Huh?
She fell in love with Lazarus.
My husband punishes me when I break the rules. Okay.
We have been together for 15 years.
Wow.
We're happier than we have ever been.
But this couple's secret to a successful marriage is not what you might expect.
We have been practicing domestic discipline for roughly 10 years.
Think you
Domestic discipline? Is that what we're calling it now?
said you only use your hand. That's not true.
And their choice of lifestyle gets a lot of people riled up.
People can say, oh, you're abusing your wife.
Well, why does it get anybody riled up? Like, whatever they want to do, it's just some kind of weird fetish thing for them. That's fine. I don't care. It's just that, like, why do we need to know about it? It gets people riled up. Why? Why are you telling people? Just don't tell anybody. Keep that shit to the bedroom.
I'm calling the cops. We get a lot of the woman is brainwashed.
I love everything about my wife.
He is very, very loving. Like, he's sensitive and caring and just loving in general.
It's not a bedroom thing. The paddle literally said, like, what daddy says goes. What are you talking
Loving
about?
feelings aside, this pair have a set of strict rules that govern
Happy marriage. Happy is the marriage where the husband is the head and the wife is the heart. Wow. So beautiful.
their day-to-day relationship.
We have been practicing domestic discipline for roughly
Hi Noon Raccoon just resubscribed
Hey,
for 4
thanks for the
months.
sub, brother.
Happy 4 months, Papa. Thank you for the content.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate that.
10 years.
A domestic discipline relationship is a dynamic between two consenting adults where you have a dominant and a submissive. The dominant is usually referred to
Okay.
as the HOH, which is head of household. The submissive is
Oh, just like a big brother. Just like a big brother. I know that. I know that word.
referred to as a sub or a TIH, which means taken in hand. The dominant sets rules and expectations for the submissive to live by, and
okay.
there are consequences for not following the rules or not meeting
You
those
think
to live by, and
he ever helps her cook, or do you think he's just doing this to, like, put on a performance?
there are consequences for not following the rules or not meeting those expectations.
Okay.
The 4Ds are danger, disobedience, disrespect, and
Dishonesty.
Diarrhea. Why danger? That one's weird.
dishonesty.
What does that
Following
mean?
up on consequences being broken under the 4Ds. It could be from spanking or
Disrespect. Life will be so much easier if you learn to control your tongue. A bad attitude. Jesus, this is very interesting. Oh my God.
writing lines, corner time, or just a stern lecture.
It depends on which rule you broke. They all suck.
I bet.
What?
Which rule you broke. They all suck.
They all suck, she said? Oh, it sounds like she definitely... Okay.
I bet. So I asked her to write a line stating that being submissive is important.
It was being submissive is very important. It's a unique quality to have. I will be submissive at all times to my HOH. And I had to write 10 pages worth.
10 pages.
Wow. I mean, listen. You know, if this makes her happy, you do you, but I couldn't marry a woman who would let me do that to her. Like, I have some self-respect. You're gonna write a 10-page paper because you did a bad thing? What the fuck, dude? This is not good.
I don't find writing lines as demeaning. It's, I guess, just like any other consequence. It's not fun. It's tedious and it sucks, but that's about it.
In addition to set punishments for Brandy's rule breaking, there's also set tasks regarding the division of labor around
What does he do? Who works? Does he make enough money to be doing this? You know?
the home.
Daily household chores would be dishes, cleaning the kitchen, doing the floors, double checking the bathrooms, make sure
Okay, I guess that's a decent play. Why do you have so much? Bro, you want to know they have so much of all this stuff? Couponing. She coupons. This guy doesn't make enough money to be treating his wife this way. Listen, if you're going to treat a woman like this, you better make sure that she has nothing else to worry about in her life. She has to coupon? Come on. Maybe she likes couponing. I don't know.
they don't need to be deep cleaned. That needs to be in the trash can. Dining room table, our bedroom, and usually 2 to 3 loads of laundry.
I do all of the cooking unless it's grilling. He does the grilling.
You might be surprised to learn that the idea for this relationship structure didn't come from Lazarus.
Really? No. It really didn't come from him?
When Brandy first brought DD lifestyle to my attention, I felt kind of awkward. I didn't really understand
Oh.
why.
I kept getting a book recommendation for a book called Spank Your Spouse, Avoid Divorce. A lot of it surprisingly made sense, so I just decided to bring it up to him.
Okay. What a twist. Okay.
I thought I was hurting my wife, and it's just a mind thing on that part where it feels awkward. but
Yeah, I can
looking into
imagine.
it, I understood why.
I'm shocked. Is it really her choice, or did like he do it and this is their cover story? I don't know. I mean, she says it's her choice. That's crazy to me. Wow.
I have never left a mark considering like a black and purple bruises or anything like that.
Why do you guys consider this not abusive?
It's consensual. I mean, like, here's the thing, because it's like weird when it comes to consent. Like, I want to try to like express it in like a weird way. Like, let's say if you are, this is so weird. All right, we have two scenarios. We have scenario number one, a traditional abusive relationship, where like both parties are consenting to the relationship, but one is under like intense like mental and physical stress, like when punishments happen, right? Like that's a situation you can be willingly in, but I don't know if you can consent to being legitimately abused. On the other hand, this is like a consensual situation where like what she was explaining, she's like, yeah, this sucks. It kind of just sucks, but it's tedious, but it is what it is. Like she's not like physically or mentally stressed. She's just kind of annoyed. And I guess she brought it up. So it's like consensual. Nobody's being abused. It's just weird. And I mean, I don't know how she puts up with it, but okay.
We don't consider it to be abusive. One, because it's consensual.
Yeah.
I don't think people consent to being abused. Two, it was my idea, and I had to convince him to do it. There's no long-lasting damage. It hurts for a little while, and then it goes away. Okay, domestic discipline and BDSM are different because in BDSM, there's an enjoyment factor. Either you enjoy getting spanked or you enjoy spanking somebody. I don't enjoy being spanked. He doesn't enjoy doing it. There's really not much similarities. It doesn't bother me
They don't even enjoy this dynamic. Why are they doing it?
that he doesn't get the same consequences that I do because our situations are different and our roles are different and it wouldn't work. Oh, I just realized I have 827 member requests today. I started the Facebook group with one of my friends who's also in the lifestyle. This was a safe space where people can talk, people can vent without worrying about
Sus.
husband seeing it. I think most people choose to remain anonymous because
Without husband seeing it? Wait, what is this group called? I survived, guys, really sore and trying to stay busy to help with sub drop, but otherwise I'm all right. Wait, what? Oh, this is a weightlifting thing. I'm sitting here, I'm like, did she get the fuck beaten out of her and she's exposing it? It looks like it's a weightlifting thing because of the pictures in the background. But like, what is this group for? Is this group for people venting about how like they don't like their relationship? Like, I'm so confused. This is horrible.
without worrying about husband seeing it. I think most people choose to remain anonymous
Without worrying about husband seeing it. Bro, why do you have so much fucking water and juice?
because they know that they will get judged for what they do.
The world sucks when it comes to judging things that they know nothing about. People
Yeah.
can say, oh, you're abusing
Again, I would just keep it to myself personally.
your wife. I'm calling the cops. So we get a lot of
Like, I abuse my wife every day, but you don't see me bragging about it. You know what I mean?
the woman is brainwashed and stuff
I'm
like
kidding.
that.
What the hell was doing this?
Stop saying
I have to make sure I say I'm kidding so that you guys don't think I'm Andrew Tate, okay?
hell.
Our kids pretty much know everything about domestic discipline. More so than the people who be writing the negative articles about it.
I feel like that's not good that they know this much about domestic discipline. This is fucking weird.
Our kids know pretty much all the ins and outs of it.
Weird.
Are you still reading?
Yeah.
So is the mom allowed to discipline the kids, or is it all dad?
Is there even questions at the end of this?
Well, just like
I'm
Andrew
13
Tate
years old.
thinks.
I understand quite a bit about domestic discipline. I mean, there may be some things that people find iffy with the rules and how they have set, but I don't think anything is too crazy.
Okay, well.
They're aware of the lifestyle, but they know it's a choice, and they know it's not something that they need to do unless they just decide is what they want to do.
I do
guess
not have a
so.
similar relationship to my parents, as I just don't believe it would suit the type of person that I am.
She's very mature for her age. She articulates herself very well. I mean, just based on hearing her talk, it sounds like they're doing a good job raising their kid. So, because their kid is very intelligent. So, I mean, I guess there's not so much to criticize. It's weird as fuck to me, but okay.
It's not for everybody.
Not for everybody. That is true.
I think the ends justify the means because we're
Okay.
happier than we have ever been. We get along better than most couples. I don't think we can be
Okay.
happy without it anymore. It is our life, basically. You'd be amazed at how many people actually live this way.
Well, that's why I don't need to know about it. All right, cool. Thanks for the video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And another special shout out to all my Patreon and Twitch subs. If you'd like to support this channel further than you already have by just watching the video alone, go down to the links below where you can sub on my Patreon, which will allow you to get your name on this beautiful black wall. Or you can go to the Twitch page and you can actually use a free Amazon Prime sub, if you have Amazon Prime, to subscribe. Thank you very much, guys. Take care.